World holds breath. Taiwan deploys warplanes after 20 Chinese bombers invade territory. Taiwan has deployed a team of warplanes into the sky just 48 hours after a large incursion of more than 20 Chinese fighter jets was reported, as tensions threatened to erupt between the two nations. Taiwan's Air Force conducted a series of terrifying war games on Tuesday after Chinese fighter jets and nuclear-capable bombers entered the southwestern part of its airspace over the weekend. 4 of Taiwan's indigenous defense fighters practiced high-speed landing and takeoff drills yesterday in a bid to show China they were prepared for anything. Colonel Lee Ching-shi said, "We are ready. We will not give up 1 inch of our territory." The large-scale operation comes as Taiwan's defense ministry reported 8 Chinese bomber planes capable of carrying nuclear weapons, 4 fighter jets and 1 anti-submarine aircraft entered its air defense identification zone on Saturday. Just 24 hours later, 12 Chinese fighter jets, 2 anti-submarine aircraft and a reconnaissance plane were also deployed. The intrusion by the Chinese military was met by a warning by the Taiwan Air Force, and its defense missile monitoring system was activated. China still considers Taiwan to be a wayward province, but the island nation sees itself as an independent state. China has conducted a series of operations across Taiwan and in the disputed South China Sea in recent months. However, the latest incident involved a greater military presence, as previous operations have involved around 3 military aircraft. The timing of the operation comes less than a week after Joe Biden was inaugurated as U.S. president. Relations between China and the U.S. have been strained during the presidency of Donald Trump with disputes over the presence of U.S. forces in the region. Washington has also formed closer ties with Taiwan and last year agreed a historical arms deal worth around £3.7 billion. China's aerial operation into Taiwan at the weekend also came as the U.S. sent a vessel to the South China Sea. A U.S. carrier group led by the USS Theodore Roosevelt entered the South China Sea on Saturday, and according to the U.S. military it was there to conduct a freedom of navigation exercise. On Monday, China's foreign ministry spokesman Zhao Lijian condemned the move and said the presence of the U.S. military was a show of force. He added, "The United States frequently sends aircraft and vessels into the South China Sea to flex its muscles. This is not conducive to peace and stability in the region." U.S. State Department spokesman Ned Price has said the U.S. will continue to stand up for Taiwan and has urged the People's Republic of China to back down. In a statement, he said, "The United States notes with concern the pattern of ongoing PRC attempts to intimidate its neighbors, including Taiwan. We urge Beijing to cease its military, diplomatic, and economic pressure against Taiwan and instead engage in meaningful dialogue with Taiwan's democratically elected representatives." China has since announced it will conduct further military exercises in the South China Sea this week. China's Maritime Safety Administration issued a notice that its vessels will enter the Gulf of Tonkin to the west of the Leizhou Peninsula in southwestern China on January 27 until January 30. Further details behind the operation were not made available by the Chinese authorities.